What's up, YT? It's your girl Ree, and I am back with another video.
I'm on advice episode. We are star and I feel we show.
So my voice is a little bit sore. Today's video is going to be 19 questions with Ree. So I just pray and hope this video comes out the exact same way I filmed it, not in slow motion, just regular. Before I even jump into my podcast video, I'll ask questions on my story or to my friends, and they'll give me question ideas or suggestions, and then I'll write them down, and then boom, I'm answering. This is kind of like a practice for my podcast. Once my podcast gets up and running, it's up and running. I'm like, okay, let me do a little tester. I got the questions right here in the cup. I did film this video before, but when I rewatched it, it was actually in slow motion. I don't know how. I don't know. This Sony camera gives me hell, y'all. That's why I have not been consistent on YouTube. Let's get into the questions. Okay, so the first one says 5 things you have achieved this year or last year. Getting my suite, getting my first, I can never say this. I did the whole little TikTok video and I could never say this. How you say this? I guess you could say getting my first car, because it's the first car that I purchased, but y'all know, just go to my TikTok. Basically, it's the first car that I purchased, but it's not like my very first car. So yeah, that's 2 things. Oh, getting paid from content, getting paid on TikTok to where I was able to buy me a plane ticket and go surprise my brother for his 35th birthday in Houston. So I started a wig band business. So y'all will see me wear my wig bands a lot, and most of the time it's for promotion reasons, for people to see me out in public wearing my own brand, being my own brand ambassador. So yeah, wig bands. And also I recently started a junk case business and it's going very well. I'm already getting a lot of orders and stuff. So yeah, I think that's 5. Next one. What does next year or this year look like for you? Honestly, I told myself I wasn't really going in with any expectation. I'm gonna have plans and I'm gonna have goals and I'm gonna just try to work towards. But as far as holding myself to a timeline, like, yo, you gotta get this done by 24, you gotta get this done by 25, you gotta get this done by 26. Like, as far as setting deadlines and timelines and putting so much pressure on myself, I'm just gonna put more focus and more effort into what is it I actually want to do. Put more effort into that, and then yeah, everything will work out. So that's just what I don't know. I have goals, but I don't really expect, you know, I don't want to go into the year expecting too much and da-da-da-da-da, but I do have big plans and I do have big goals, and I am prepared and I am ready to work hard to work at them. I am prepared for the sleepless nights, to be up editing, to be up filming. I'm prepared. Like, I'm prepared for all of that. I'm ready. I'm ready, period. Next one. This one says favorite part of getting ready in the AM or in the morning. My favorite part about getting ready in the morning has to be skincare. I love skincare and eyebrows. Doing my eyebrows. I almost never go a day without doing my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows a lot, all the time. I love my eyebrows. So yeah. Wait, I need me a little sip of water. Okay, let's get back to it. This one says 3 major things you want to change for 2026. Being on time. At first, I used to think being on time is not that serious. I mean, I know it's serious, but like, being on time is really serious. Like, it really shows. I don't know. I just want to be punctual with everything. Definitely working on my relationship with God. Trusting Him a lot more. Even when things does not turn out the way I want it to turn out, it's still the right way. It's okay. Like, relax. It's still the right way. It doesn't matter. So I think just really trusting Him, and not just saying that you trust Him, because saying that you trust Him is one thing, but actually putting in the work to show, like, okay, God, like, I thought we was going right, but you took us left. You went left on me. Just like my car, I was thinking like, dang, I just put in all this work, saved up all this money, got this car, and in less than 30 days this car is like ripped from my hands. But I'm like, you know, it's God's plan. It don't matter if you try to change the outcome. You still gonna get the same results. You still keep trying something over and over and over and over, you're still gonna get the same results. And if you still get the same results, then that really shows you it's not gonna go no other way. So yeah. Okay, next. What has 2025 taught you? I feel like 2025 taught me a lot of stuff. It taught me to be humble. It taught me to be patient. Taught me to be strong. Like I said, after getting my car and going back to taking public transportation, like, you know, when you get your whip, do you know how excited you? It does not matter if it's your first car, your second car, your third car, your 20th car. If you have gone a period of time without a car and you first get a car, you know, you happy go lucky. You're happy, you're excited. So when I first got my car, I was excited. I was like, okay, now I can actually start to plan things because now I have a car. And now I could be like, okay, I know for sure I'm gonna get there in 30 minutes because I have a car. So it was just like, to go from having a car to not having a car again was a very humbling experience. When I first started to see a little change from TikTok, it was like $1.40, and I was like, $1.40, until it slowly build up till it got to the hundreds. You know, you just have to give stuff time. Like, give stuff time. Yeah, that's really it. What do you think about 50-50? Somebody, I think I know who asked this. So I feel like I don't really too care for that discussion. I don't really have those problems. I just feel like it does not matter. Whatever occurs in your household occurs in your household. If he agrees to pay the rent and you agree to pay the light and the water and the internet, then that's what y'all agreement is. Why is that anybody's business? Why does it matter if she going 50-50 with her man, or if he paying all the bills and she not working, or if why does all of that matter? The whole controversy, am I saying that right? Controversy? I don't know if I'm saying that word right. I think I am, but I don't know. The whole controversy behind the 50-50 thing is just like, it's just whatever. And to me, the way I think of it is, when you get married to somebody and you stand in front of God and you say those vows for like better or for worse, say they were the one that were the breadwinner and they was going to work, they was paying all the bills and you weren't paying the bills, and something happened to them and now y'all have to switch roles to where you have to go out there in the workforce and get you a job and start working while your partner stay home. You got to be willing to do that too. So it's like, I look at more than just the 50-50 itself and more of the mindset, because like it don't matter. I mean, we getting the bills paid, we're communicating on how we getting the bills paid, we're agreeing on how we're going to get the bills paid. So it really shouldn't matter if we going half and half. Maybe my pockets is smaller, so I handle the smaller bills. Maybe his pockets is larger, so he handled the larger bills. I don't know. However y'all agree upon that between y'all, it really does not matter. Some people can go 50-50. Some people can go 100-0, go 70-30, and that's what's working for them. Like, I don't know, that's never been a big problem or a big issue. It's just 3 favorite foods. My gosh. Now I'm starting to like sushi. So sushi's definitely on my list. But I also love my old Jamaican dish, like my curry and my white rice. Those are like my top 2 right now. So I could really eat anything. I really don't have favorites. If it's good, it's good. Okay. If you can be from anywhere else, where and why? To be honest, I wouldn't want to be from anywhere else. I don't know. I feel like if you alter one thing about yourself, you are no longer yourself. Especially the important things like appearance. Say you're like, dang, if my mom wasn't my mom, I would not be me. If my dad wasn't my dad, I would not be me. I would be somebody else. I probably would have a whole nother name. I probably would have lived a whole different life. I would have been a completely different person. If my dad had met somebody else and had kids with somebody else, I wouldn't have been me. Which habit are you proudest of breaking? Oh, it wasn't really a habit, but just like saying no. And it's not no in like a bad way. No, you just caught me at the wrong time. Like, I'm working on content, right? Like, I'm filming this video now, right? And I'm filming this video on January 1st. It's still New Year's. People are probably still out partying. And if somebody was to call me right now and be like, oh, let's go out, the answer would really have to be no. Why would I get up and, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I already planned it. I'm already ready. I'm already sitting here. If you call me mid-session right now in front of me doing, like, middle of me doing content, I'm not going. It's one of those iffy ones. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. Pretty much setting boundaries, knowing timing and place, setting real sturdy standard boundaries. No, I'm not going for that. No, you do that to me, I'm leaving. No, you say that to me and it's over with. What's your ultimate goal in life? My ultimate goal in life, I think, would be to be successful, for my family to see me be successful, to be so successful that they could, you know, retire. And I know that's something that they probably wouldn't want. They'd be like, nah, keep your money, I don't want none of your money. That's what they're gonna say. But me being me, if I'm set, I'll make sure my people are set. Be very stable, be very accomplished, be very comfortable with myself, have kids and a family, and really raise my kids right, and still right morals, good behavior in them. You know, potentially them carrying on some of my businesses, maybe a hair business of mine, a future daughter, who knows. But I just feel like my biggest goal in life is just achieving. I feel like I have a purpose to achieve. I have a purpose to get something big done. Like, I don't know what, but something big done. And I feel like I just gotta do it. That's just my biggest goal, is to really be overly successful, and not just money wise, just rich in faith, rich in spirit, rich in health. Everybody around me is taken care of. Nobody wants for anything, nobody needs anything. Everyone's happy, everyone's relaxed. We can go on a cruise, on a vacation. We could just, on a random Tuesday, we could be like, let's go get matcha, let's go do this, let's go do that, let's go shopping spree. Hey, let's go pick the kids up early because we just want to pick the kids up early. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even just money wise, but being able to really slow down in life because you've caught up, or you're ahead in life, or you're pretty, you know, set to where you can breathe. You can get up on a random Monday and choose if you want to go to Pilates, or you want to go to the gym, or you want to walk your dog. I don't know. What would you say to a young upcoming content creator? I would say stay true to yourself. Believe in yourself even when nobody believes in you. Even when you see 0 views, 0 likes, 0 shares. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Even if it's one person that see each one of your videos, it's gonna trickle along. You gotta wake up every day and act like you this shit, and act like you know, and take on the role of who you feel like it is that you want to be, and you will indeed be her. If I already feel like her, if I'm already acting as her, I am indeed, in fact, her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take on the role, play the role. God gonna do his part. Everything's gonna line up. You do your part. You stay consistent every single day. Hold yourself to it. Make those sacrifices. If you have to film at 2 in the morning, whatever sacrifices you know that you have to make, and it's gonna take you to the next step, just do it. Dang, this one kind of ripped a little bit. Do you think the convenience of technology is worth the loss of privacy that comes with it? No, I feel like even though we are in a techno society, everything is built on phones and computers and robots and AI. I feel like you can still also have your privacy. You can still also have a private life. Even though social media is around, social media is optional. You do not have to be on social media. And even if you are on social media, you don't necessarily have to share things. You don't necessarily have to post things. You choose what you want to post. You choose what you want to share on your page. Fondest memory of 2025. I think my fondest memory of 2025 has to be going to Houston. Surprising my brother and flying out to Houston, being around my family, seeing my niece, my nephew, even my mom, just seeing all my family, my dad, everybody. Worst memory of 2025. Honestly, just overall, I think the worst thing that has happened to me is probably my car. And this one's the very last one. Something you want your younger self to know. I literally said this better be a good one, and it was. Okay. So I think I definitely want my younger self to know that I am proud of her. She came a long way. She failed a lot of times, but she always get back up. She never stayed there. She never stayed there. That's one thing can't nobody say about me. I never stayed there. I may have cried. You may have witnessed some tears. You may have, especially if you my close friends. Trust me. You may have witnessed some but I never stay down, and I feel like each time I build brick by brick, I get stronger every time. It's still some pain there. It's still some just allowing yourself to really grow into your body and grow into your skin. I feel you. I see you. I hear you. Most importantly, still working on healing you, but you have came a tremendously long way. And if nobody's seen the progress, I see the progress. I know the progress. It's me. I know her the best. I've been rocking with her for how many years now? Yeah, so best believe I know what I have gone through, been through, and I really love her for holding it down. Like, young me Young Ree, you really held it down. If all you did was survive 365 days of craziness, madness, a lot has transpired through this year. If you're in LA, we had a fire. I think we had a fire back in February. People has passed away, bad things has happened, and for you to make it through 365 days, 3 more. This one say you only get 3 words to describe yourself. I feel like boss lady's always like #1, because everything I do, I always think about not just money, but how can this be resourceful? How can I make this useful to me in the next 5 years? How can my kids use this? I don't even got kids, but I just always think that. I don't know why. I just be like, if I was to have a beauty spot, how can my daughter, like, you know, I just be thinking like that. At least I could say, hey, I tried many business ventures. I tried this. I wanted to do this and I did that. I wanted to make my own sweatsuits. I did that. I wanted to make my own wig bands. Did that. Wanted to make my own phone cases. Did that. Boss lady, definitely intelligent, say strict. Like, I feel like I'm pretty strict. I don't let people play with me, especially dudes. Like, I do not be playing that. People be wondering like, oh, why you not dating nobody? Why you not da-da-da? I don't play with people. Like, I don't play with people. It's strict over here, and people don't tend to like strict, so I let people go. I let people be free. You don't want to follow rules around here, well, then you're gonna have to go, because I have rules. I have boundaries. I have things that you're not about to do. You're not finna do that. Like, you could do that, but you're not finna do that with me around. You're not finna do that with me on your arm. You're not, like, that's just a representation of me. Like, if you're with me, if I'm talking to you, you're my dude, you're a representation of me, and vice versa. Okay, do you think double texting is a big deal? No, I don't think double texting is a big deal. I feel like if you think that's a big deal, you're still a child, you're still a kid. I feel like if I just said something and I got something else to say after I just said what I just said, I'm gonna say it. And I don't know. I don't feel no way about her. I don't feel like double texting is weird. I don't. Oh, I already did that one. Something you want your younger self to know. I definitely did. So this is the last one. What is something you done that you wish you could undo? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like everything that has happened in my life, when it first happened, I was questioning it. I was questioning God. I didn't understand why it was happening. But as time go on, you gotta let the story play out, because as time go on, things start to make sense. But yeah, it's not really nothing that I wish I could undo. I feel like everything I have done it already, and I released it and I let it go. So even if it didn't work out how I wanted to work out, I've already let that energy go, because holding on to that is what. But yeah, y'all, that was it. That was all the questions. Thank y'all so much for watching 19 Questions with Ree. I hope that was 19 questions. If it wasn't, I don't know, I guess I lost some of them, because I really did this video already and then I tried to save the questions that I had. So hopefully that was 19 though. I feel like it was, because the 3 that I seen, I redid them. So hopefully it was 19. If it wasn't, then I'm sorry, but it's still gonna be titled 19 Questions with Ree. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video.